where I teach you how to make up your face. Welcome to 2017, you guys. Happy New Year. I am back. It's been a while. I mean, I was doing Vlogmas, which I guess is not that long ago, but I am back doing my makeup videos. It's been so long. I've missed you guys so much. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you guys can be notified of new videos that I put out. This year is going to be an awesome year. I can see it now. I have so many ideas planned. To kick off this new year, I've decided that I'm going to be doing a video with my good friend here on YouTube. She's literally one of my best friends, Roxette Arisa. If you guys don't know who she is, this is her beautiful face right here. Gaze at her beauty. I know, she's beautiful. But I'm pretty sure you guys know her because I've talked about her a million times on this channel. Hey Rox, how you doing? Thanks for doing this video with me. I know that I'm like super crazy, but like you put up with me, so we good. The video that we are collaborating on today is the top 16 makeup products of 2016. Go ahead and check out her video. I love her to death. I know you guys are gonna love her too. She is just so charismatic and she's so personable. I went ahead and picked the top of the top. These are the big dogs. The products that I felt changed the game in 2016, or at least changed my makeup game. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. As always in my favorites video, I go in order of how I apply it on the face. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and start with foundation. I'm talking about the Marc Jacobs ReMarcable foundation. And if you guys see that a lot of these products are still in their original packaging, that's because I'm like super crazy and I just have to keep the boxes. I don't know why, but you know, you're gonna learn that as you continue watching my video. First of all, this foundation is like super pricey, but I will say it is worth every penny. This foundation is so high coverage. It's great for dark spots, for acne, for hyperpigmentation. I always use this foundation when I know that I'm going to be going to a special event. I wore this foundation on my wedding day and it held up through like 16 hours. I literally wore it from 7 a.m. and I didn't take it off until like late at night. It's great for those with oily skin, and I have super oily skin, but you know what, this stuff held up like a true pro would, and it's great for photographing, and I am like so proud of you. You just like worked it in 2016. Good job, Marc Jacobs ReMarcable foundation. Next are concealers, and I have two concealers that I wanted to talk about. The first one, I'm pretty sure everyone and their mother has been talking about this concealer of 2016. It is pretty much like a staple product in your makeup routine, and it is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I have it in the shade light medium, and I use this more so for highlighting, like underneath the eyes and the center of the face. This is such a high coverage concealer. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to see throughout all the products that I mentioned that I'm really into like full coverage. I used to suffer from really bad acne, like cystic acne, and it was like the raised bumps, and it was awful. That kind of pushed me to go more towards bases and foundations and concealers and things that would cover it up. I love the packaging on this thing. Like, look at this. This thing is huge. Like, it's the size of my finger. It's high coverage. It doesn't crease. And what I noticed is because I have like little lines in my forehead, like because I do this a lot, the concealer does not sit in those fine lines. They don't crease at all. Like, it's such a great concealer. I highly recommend it. If you guys haven't tried it out, I'm sure you guys have. I mean, I don't know what I'm saying, but yes, I love this concealer in 2016. The second concealer that I wanted to talk about is more so for the spots, because the Tarte Shape Tape is more for highlighting and, you know, brightening up the face. This is more for my spots. I had to mention it. It is the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Concealer. I freaking love this. First of all, it's so high coverage. A little bit, like literally, I just take a little bit on my ring finger and I just dab it on like 3 of my acne spots, and like that's all I need. That's good. It's it. That's it. And what I also really like about it is that the consistency of it is really tacky. It's not so much like runny like the Tarte Shape Tape one, and so because it's more tacky, it adheres better to the skin. I can always rely on this concealer to just like get me through it when I'm having a really bad like face day. You know, we all have those days, don't lie. I know you have them because I have them all the time. The Mercier translucent setting powder. Mine's not in the container it came in because mine broke. It was like the sifter got stuck in the lid. It like got screwed into the lid and then like broke off. I have no idea how that happened, but it did. This powder is great for using to set underneath your eyes, to set your highlighted areas in the center of your face, and it's really also great for baking. Ever since I learned to bake, I am all about it now. And as I mentioned before, you guys, I have really oily skin, and so I need to bake in order for my foundation and everything to just kind of set into place, not budge, not move. I also use this powder to set my eyelids. So let's say I put a primer on top, and then I just take a little bit of of this on a crease brush or something and I just set all that primer into place, my eyeshadow does not budge. I'm telling you guys, like I have super oily eyelids. Nothing was working for me for the longest time until I did that combination where I set it with this, and that's it, I'm good to go. I wanted to talk about contour, bronzer, blush, and highlight, and they all kind of go cohesively. So these are my 4 products that I wanted to talk about, and I'll talk about them one by one, but I just wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek what I'm going to be talking about. We'll start with contour because I usually carve the face out first. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow palette. This palette contains a cooler toned bronzer, which I use for contouring, and it also comes with a highlighter. And I know it's kind of cheating because it's 2 products in one, but I didn't technically think it was cheating because it's still one product. So when I first picked up this product, I really didn't think I would like the contour. I thought I would probably get more use out of the highlight than the contour. After using it so much, I've learned that I actually really like the contour side more than I like the highlight side. And I know this sounds really weird, but the contour side is just perfect for my skin tone to carve out them cheeks, you know what I'm saying? And if I want one of those like lit from within highlighters, I definitely will go for this highlighter because it's not one of those like stark, streaky, strong highlighters. It's more of those like diffused, natural glows. The formula of these powders, both of them collectively, are just so luxurious. They're so velvety and smooth. And I know that this product is definitely hella expensive. I'm gonna say it right off the bat, it was hella expensive, but it was worth every single penny. Like, I would so repurchase this should I ever hit pan on any of them. You can guarantee, you bet your bottom dollar, like your girl's gonna need to get it back up. Moving on to bronzer, this one was highly recommended to me by my girl Roxette. Hey Roxette, how you doing? It is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm sure you guys have seen of it, heard of it, you guys know the deal, what it is. It smells the bomb. It smells like, kind of like sunblock, but like coconut pineapple, kind of like a pina colada. There you go, pina colada. This shade is perfect for me. It's not overly warm, like orangey. It definitely has some coolness to it, but it's more warm than cool, if that makes sense. The consistency of this powder is just so silky. I can't really explain, like from the drugstore, it's so good. I feel like you can't really go heavy-handed on the bronzer when you use this. It's one of those ones that just blend out so effortlessly. If you do go a little heavy-handed, it's easy to blend it out, but it's also like if you don't put enough, you can always layer it on and it won't look patchy. And the best thing about it is that it's from the drugstore. It's super affordable, it's easily accessible, and the shade is perfect for my skin tone. So there you go. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Actually, I will add one more thing right before I move on to the next one, but I hate this packaging like with a burning passion. My thing doesn't close, and I've been looking at other people's videos and it looks like theirs don't close either. So it must be like faulty packaging, but like mine literally like... Next is blush, and if you guys know me, I love powder products. Oily skin, obviously. It was hard to narrow down, but I managed to do it, and I'm really glad I picked this one for so many different reasons. And it is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Captivating. I'm trying to get it open, but I just did my nails and I've ruined my nail polish like 3 times already in the past 2 days. It's more of like a peachy blush, and it looks really intimidating in the pan. I'm telling you guys, it's really not that crazy. Like, you see it, it's really not crazy. It's not. The thing that I really love about this blush is that you can do a super intense eye look and a natural lip, and you can use this blush. You can pair it. Or you could do a really natural eye, a really intense lip, and still use this blush, and it'll work. I feel like this blush would really suit a lot of skin tone. Kind of like the butter bronzer, this blush is really hard for you to go overboard with because it's just so easy to blend it out. So if you do go overboard, you just blend it away. And so if you're not really like a pro in applying blush like I am, then this is a really good one because you can't really make any mistakes with it. Lastly, I want to talk about a highlighter, and I sort of discovered how much I love to glow in 2016. I definitely still enjoy like a matte center to my face, but I love adding a nice glow to the cheeks. The highlighter that I wanted to give a shout out to for 2016 is the Balm's Merry Loumanizer. And as you guys have seen, this is pretty much like an OG product. It's a staple. Everybody and their mother knows about this product as well, and it's just one of those highlighters that is very universal. It's like not too warm and not too cool. The texture of this, man, like I know I've been talking a lot about textures, but like seriously, feel up your products and like you'll know good products. Like this is just so silky. Like it just lingers on your fingers and that's like how luxurious it is, you know? As mentioned about the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter, that one is more for like a lit from within natural glow. This is more for those like intense, like you want to be seen from the sky. No fuss, no muss. I don't even know if muss is a word, but you know, not only is it great for highlighting your face, but this is also good for highlighting the inner corners of your eyes if you guys want that like brightened, awake look. Use this. This also was the year of trying different eyebrows. At one point I was like plucking all of my tail hair off. Don't ever do that, by the way. I've been carving out my brows. I've been like over plucking my brows. I've been like weirdly shaping my brows. So I've been through hell and back with my eyebrows. It is the Anastasia brow powder. I know I'm confident that my brows are going to end up looking great when I use them. They can either come out natural because of the powder. It's like a very like wispy look on your eyebrows, or they can come out dramatic. I can use the deeper shade with an angled brush and like really carve out my brow. And for a while I was using the Anastasia brow powder in soft brown, but that one is like way too warm. And as you guys can see, I have really cool toned brown hair, and so that was not working out for me. I can't believe nobody ever told me that. Like, hey Kel, your brows are too warm. Like, that would have been great to know before. And Linda, if you're watching this, I owe you a brow routine video. I'm really sorry. It's been like 6 months, I think, or maybe even more, but yeah, I'm working on it. As mentioned before, you guys know that I love my powder products. This is the Laura Mercier Eye Artist Eyeshadow Palette. I think that's what it's called, the Eye Artist's Palette. Eye Artist's Palette. Why is it called that, okay? Why don't they call it something cuter than that? And as you can see, you're gonna see a lot of like purpley shades. Definitely more cool tone on the top, but definitely more warm on the bottom. And I say it because this is supposed to be the top, this is supposed to be the bottom. If you guys didn't know, I actually wore this eyeshadow palette on my wedding day. I just received so many compliments. Now it could just be because I was a bride, but like, I was kind of hoping people were complimenting me because I actually did a good job applying my makeup on my wedding, but like, I don't know. The pigmentation of these shadows is like so good. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and like swatch them for you guys. I'm not good at swatching, but there, I don't know if you guys can see. It might be washed out. Let's try a deeper shade so you guys can see it. Bam. Bam. Look at that intense pigmentation. The pigmentation of these shadows are just awesome. They're so strong, super blendable. If you just like touch these shadows, they're just so buttery and so smooth. Like, they just blend out like a dream. And the best part about this palette, which is kind of the #1 reason why I bought it, is because of the shades in the palette. As mentioned, they're kind of like purpley, and I have brown eyes, and the purple just like makes my brown eyes pop. If you got brown eyes, which I'm sure a lot of you do, check out this palette. You're welcome. I've said this pretty much like a bajillion times throughout the video, but I have oily skin, I have oily eyelids. Excuse me. Because of my hooded eyelids, the eyeliner will transfer into my crease. It's not a fun look, telling you now. And I don't even think this is an eyeliner. I'm pretty sure this is like a base, an eyeshadow base, but I use it as an eyeliner, and it is the Anastasia waterproof cream color in the shade Jet, and it's like super black. It's matte, so when you like apply it on your upper lash line, your eyeliner isn't like glossy. And the best part about it is that I don't really go really thick with my eyeliner, and I feel like this one is really forgiving. So it's kind of got like that drier formula to it, or it could just be because mine dried out, but it's not so dried out to the point that like I can't use it anymore. But like, you get what I'm saying? Yes, that's awesome. I wanted to quickly talk about these two mascaras, and they're both for two completely different reasons. And the first one that I want to talk about is the Covergirl Lashblast Volume Mascara. I am constantly singing praises to this mascara. On those days when I'm not wearing any eyeliner, I just use this, and I really like apply it on the base of my lashes, and it looks like I'm wearing eyeliner. It looks like there's like definition over there. The one is rubbery, and it's got those really short, spiky bristles. And I love that about this. It's really great for separating your lashes, and it's also great for just like getting all the way like from the base to the top, coating every single lash. This one is from the drugstore, and so you only have to spend like $6 every 3 or 4 months to replace your mascara. Don't get no eye infections, okay? I'm watching you guys. Don't do it. It's not worth it. The other mascara that I wanted to talk about, this one you do have to get at like Sephora or like at a counter, but it was only $10, and I feel like changes the game. And it is the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. And I use the shade Black, and the true test that I put this through is like one day I applied it onto my lower lashes and I cried, and my mascara did not go running down my face. And I was like, oh my gosh, you guys, that is so crazy, because I totally thought it would. It's not marketed as a waterproof mascara, but it like It fought through the tears, guys. What? It also helps because I basically have non-existent lower lashes, and so this stuff makes my lashes so noticeable, and it like separates them. It doesn't like clump together. I can't use this mascara for my bottom lashes because it will literally get everywhere. I have to like clean up my whole face, and I just love this wand. It's just so easy to use. Give this mascara a shot. You're welcome. You'll thank me later. Okay, you guys, this is my favorite part to talk about, and it is lips. I love lips. I love liquid lipsticks, regular lipsticks, lip liners, lips, you name it. Lip products are my favorite makeup products ever. I like love them to death. So the last 3 products that I wanted to talk about, the first one is a lip liner. These are the Makeup Forever Aqua lip liners. I have it in 1C, thanks to Roxette. She was the one who recommended this one to me, and 3C, which is my ride or die lip liner. Like, I've been using this for months. I'm pretty sure since the beginning of 2016. I have loved this lip liner. This is a waterproof lip liner. I have tested it. I've swatched it on my hand. I've washed my hands. I've soaped my hands, and this stuff does not budge. I'm telling you, there's some strange like stuff going on in here. I don't know what it is. The formula on these is definitely creamy. They're not super dry and they're not super wet either. So if you guys are like a beginner in lining your lips, this formula will make it so easy. I wish that I had more shades, but each one of these is so expensive, but I can see why. It's because the product itself is just so good. For lipstick, I picked a bullet lipstick and a liquid lipstick. So I tried to cover different spectrums here. But if I could pick my favorite lipstick formula of 2016, it would have to be MAC lipsticks. As you guys can see, I am a MAC lipstick hoarder. They have such a large collection of shades. If I could pick a few colors that I really love, I would definitely shout out Velvet Teddy. I love Velvet Teddy. Whirl during the fall time, actually year round, I'm loving Whirl. The lipstick that I wore on my wedding day, I wore Yash, which I like to say Yash, even though it's not totally pronounced like that. I'm just being obnoxious. These are my favorite lipsticks in bullet form. They don't feather out of my lip line, or even if I don't line my lips. I could even use these ones as lip liner if I just take a lip brush and just like use the color from the bullet and line my lips. Good to go. You know, it's like a 2-in-1 product. I love the smell of MAC lipsticks. They are like this iconic vanilla scent. The last product in my video, I pretty much saved the best for last, you guys. I could not go my whole video without mentioning the Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks. Holy moly macaroni, you guys. These 6 shades all are just so beautiful. I freaking love them. Your girl needs to pick up some more because she just loves this formula. They don't budge. They don't bleed. They don't smudge. They don't feather. They don't kiss off. You do not need a lip liner underneath these because these are just super pigmented. Like literally one swipe of it and you guys have full coverage all over your lips. It's not drying. They don't flake off, and if you want to like reapply throughout the day, it doesn't like ball up. Like, do you guys know what I'm talking about? Where it just like crepes up and like balls up on your lips? Like, those are not good. Don't get yourself those. Those are not good. Whether it's a light shade or dark shade, the formula of these are just consistent throughout. The only thing I wish about this is that they were more accessible. I feel like you can only get them at either Namies or like Dose of Colors' website. I love these liquid lipsticks, and I just can't get enough. Girl needs more. Alright guys, so that concludes today's video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And if you would like to, you can go ahead and leave me a comment. Tell me what your favorites are for 2016. Or if you want to, let's challenge yourself. Narrow it down to the top 16 of 2016. And if you guys haven't yet, please go head over to Roxette's channel, check out her video, give her video a like, and tell her that I sent you. As always, if you guys haven't already, please don't forget to like, comment down below, subscribe, and share this video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. I was gonna say my reunion. What's the word? Am I even in focus? Am I in focus? I don't know. My arrival? Oh well, okay, so Charlotte Tilbury from Tilbury Film. Can I please talk? Thanks. Tilbury Filmstar. Okay, I can't talk. I'm just gonna say this. Your brows are too brown. Like, or sorry. Okay, there is like a hair stuck in my false lashes, and it is pissing me off. Oh my gosh, it's like so hot.